Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So for this week's video I thought that I would film another hair tutorial for you guys. I've been wanting to film this one for a while, but I've just been waiting until I was ready to film it. I thought that I would show you guys how to curl your hair with a straightener, because not everybody has a curling wand, but most people will have a straightener. It's really simple and easy to do. It's also really quick. This is the type of curl I created using my hair straightener. Kind of just like a messy, undone, loose curl, and I really love this hairstyle. I wear it to work quite a lot. Also give you some tips on other ways that you can curl your hair, and also show you guys some ways that you can dress it up. So without further ado, let's jump into this video. So what you want to start off by doing is just giving your hair a quick brush through, just to make sure there are no like knots or anything. You don't want to be curling or straightening over knots. Whenever you're heat styling your hair, you always want to use a heat protectant just to protect your hair and just keep the ends from getting like frizzy and fried. So the one that I'm going to be using is this one. This is Wella's Thermal Image. Smells amazing, kind of smells like fruity and stuff. So you just want to give it a shake and then just spray it all throughout your hair. Make sure you're picking up pieces. What you want to do is you want to section your hair. Generally I'll section it into like maybe 3 or 4 different sections going up my hair depending. You just want to give it a comb through, and I'm going to be looking that way because I've got a mirror. The straightener that I'm using today is this one here. This is the Remington Ceramic Straight Hair Straightener. Heats up to 230 degrees Celsius, which is actually really bad because you're not meant to set your straighteners past, I think it's 180. Otherwise it's too hot for your hair, but this one you can't turn down. Different ways you can curl your hair. So if you want to have like a beachy sort of curl, what you do is you curl your hair one way all the way around, and then the next row you do it the other way. So maybe twisting away from your face starting off, and then the next row twisting towards. I just like to kind of twist them all the same way. I find that's what works best for my hair. It's completely and utterly up to you. How tight you do the curls, again, is completely and utterly up to you. You can curl your hair on any day, like 2-day-old, 3-day-old hair. Sometimes if you're too lazy to wash your hair, curling it actually makes it look like you've done something to it. If you are going to use any styling products that are not a heat protectant, wait until after you've curled your hair, otherwise you might find that it can be quite hard to curl. So what you want to do is you want to put your straighteners in on an angle, close it but not close it fully, twist it all the way around once, and then continue twisting as you pull down. So that's once, and then twisting and pulling down. Now you want to kind of take sections that are about this big. Around the back can be quite difficult if you're not used to curling your hair. You can kind of feel the bits that are already curled and the bits that aren't, because some of them will be hot. You just want to do the exact same thing, putting in at the roots, going all the way around and then coming down. So this side of my hair tends to not curl as well as the other side with this particular straightener. If they don't look overly great compared to the other side, and that is why. Take another section. So for this next section I kind of just like to go sort of like above my ears. I have the straightener in for too long in a certain place, or you don't want to go too slowly down the hair, but you also don't want to go too fast. If you go too slow you have more risk of burning your hair. If you go too fast, there is a risk of it just not curling at all. And it does take a lot of practice. I never ever used to be able to curl my hair with a straightener until maybe like halfway through 2017. So don't stress if you can't get it straight away. And this kind of like third section I kind of just tend to go like other side of the parting and put that bit up. Then for the last section you want to put in where your parting is. So normally I part my hair on the side, but when I'm curling my hair I tend to part it in the middle. And also, if you do want to redo a piece of your hair when you're curling it, give it like a minute and then go back over the section, just because you don't want to go over it straight away after you've curled it, just because then you'll have more risk of damaging the hair and breaking it. Then once you've curled your hair, you can leave it like this, or you can just run your fingers through it, which I personally like to do because it kind of just breaks it up a little bit. So this is the kind of curl that you will end up with if you've done it the same way that I do. And like I mentioned before, if you want to put in any product, now is the time. So for example, some dry shampoo. This is the Batiste Instant Hair Refresh Dry Shampoo in Pretty and Delicate Rose Gold. I personally don't think my hair needs it, just because I washed it last night, so it's not looking too shabby. Ways that you, I guess, could dress it up if you wanted to. What I personally like to do, like gather a certain amount of it, maybe about like that much or whatever, and tie it at the back. I always like to just make sure that my ears are covered though. It kind of just is like a half up, but obviously with all your hair curled, so it kind of gives the appearance of thicker hair. One thing, I guess, at the back. So that is one way that you can dress it up. So just take like pieces and sort of tie it back or pin it back or whatever you want to do. If you do decide to do this, you can also stick in little flowers or little like hair clips and whatnot. If you're wearing this to a festival, you could put in some hair chalk just throughout the ends of it, or some glitter spray just towards the ends. So there we go guys, this is the completed look. Did enjoy this tutorial, then please give it a massive thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And if you do these curls at home, make sure to send me pictures and tag me on Facebook and Instagram so I can go and like your pictures. I have a heap more hair tutorials on my channel, so I will link the most recent ones that I have done down below, so that you guys can go and check them out and try out some new hairstyles if you are interested. Please subscribe if you haven't already. If you are new, then I just want to say hey and welcome to my channel. Hope you decide to stick around and join our family here on this channel. We'd love to have you come along with us. Please check out my social media links. They're all listed in the description box below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye! Oh, this bit always annoys me because it always falls down. And we're gonna lose the light, and it's going real bright again. Whoa, I look really like orange in this light.